Hello and welcome to PlayStation 2 Classics. In this installment, the game is Megaman Anniversary Collection, released in 2003, developed by Atomic Planet for Capcom. Megaman Anniversary Collection was released for the GameCube and PlayStation 2 back in 2003, and then ported to the Xbox in 2005. The game is essentially a collection of original Mega Man games for the NES and Super Nintendo and PlayStation to the PlayStation 2, GameCube, and Xbox. What you get here is emulated versions of all of the classic Mega Man games. But what's different about this is that this is using not the original games, but using the Rockman Complete Works set, which was released by Capcom in Japan in 1999. This means that there are some extra features thrown into the Mega Man games to give them an enhanced sound effects, or what am I thinking of? Give you basically a difficulty option here, change your amount of starting lives that you have, and this new thing called a Navi mode, which is like this little helper thing, and also upgrade the HUD. Now, I've already talked about the GameCube version in the original review I did. And this contains, Mega Man 1, Mega Man 2, Mega Man 3, Mega Man 4, Mega Man 5, Mega Man 6, and that's for the NES games, Mega Man 7 on the Super Nintendo, Mega Man 8 on the PlayStation, and then Mega Man the Power Battle and the Power Fighters. These were arcade games, so it's 10 games in one. So let's start with Navi Mode Mega Man 1. Sure. So, if you remember back to my GameCube review, the GameCube version has some weird backwards controls where you shoot with the A button and you jump with the B button, which is like backwards to what it should be. Alright, so let's play Mega Man 1. So, this is a little bit jarring here because Rockman Complete Works set, which was released in Japan, they released Rockman 1 through 6 as individual games, and as they went on, Capcom actually went and completely redid all of the music for Mega Man 3 through 6. So you had a complete, like, arranged soundtrack. But not so for Mega Man 1, 2, and 3. Here, you can just get samples of remixes, so it's a little bit weird. Let's go to, like, I don't know, Eggman stage here. So we have the original Mega Man game, but you have remixed music. Also, you have a brand new HUD, as well as a hint system. Mega Man also has the ability to auto-slide with that mapped to its own button, but you can't slide in Mega Man 1 anyway, so that doesn't matter. And auto-fire. Auto-fire comes really handy in Mega Man original games where Mega Man 1, 2, and 3, where they didn't have the charge shot yet. There's also little hints like beat there showing you which way to go. But, you know, for the most part, I find that they're completely, you know, pointless because it's pretty obvious where you need to go. One thing I find amazingly baffling about the PlayStation 2 version is that in this version of the game, you need to actually absolutely use an analog controller. You cannot use a digital controller. So that means that if you have a PlayStation 2 controller that has a really good D-pad, you can't use it with this game, which is just infuriating because this is a digital game. What's going on here? Why am I moving on my own? I don't know. Okay, let's move on. Now, if I had, well, I can get it with the Thunder Beam later, so that's not a big deal. There's the magnet shot. Oops, I died. So in-game, you can actually return to the title screen, which is something that's pretty neat. Now I'm going to show, I don't know, Gutsman stage. The music that's present in this is actually taken from the arcade games. And that's the reason why there's remixed music at all, and not, it's not taken from, like, Rockman Complete Works stuff. This is the part that infuriates so many kids back in the day. Hooray to the power of Auto Fire. And as cool as that feature is, it can't be credited to Atomic Planet. It was taken directly from the Rockman Complete Works set. Now, for those who are keen to cheat at Mega Man 1, almost all of the glitches, such as the pause reset glitch, is actually removed from this version. But you can still sort of do it through the hint system menu. But whatever. So wait, we got the Super Arm. Hooray for us. Next, let's go for Bomb Man stage. Oh yeah, the other thing it does is it saves to the memory card every single time you complete a stage. So now, it doesn't matter if you don't have the time to sit through, all of Mega Man 1. If you don't have, like, the 45 minutes it takes. So, Bomb Man stage, you might notice that the original music, and that's because their Bomb Man never appeared in the arcade games, so they couldn't steal his theme from that. You know, it's nitpicky, but one of the problems I have with this collection on the PlayStation 2 is the PlayStation 2 version does not support 480p. It runs these games at 480i, or I guess 240p. And, you know, that's the resolution of the PlayStation 1, and that's fine, but what the hell? The GameCube version runs at 480p, so does the Xbox version. Oh, come on. Come on, Joe. You can also switch at any time to your other weapons by simply pressing the L1 or R1 buttons. This works like the Mega Man X games. So if I want the Super Arm, there's the Super Arm. If I want the Rock Buster, there's the Rock Buster. Now, because there's a lot of content here in Mega Man X or Mega Man Anniversary Collection, what I think I'm going to do is record maybe one game at a time and then put them up, you know, simultaneously once a day for like a week or so. So there'll be, you know, an ongoing look at Mega Man Anniversary Collection for PlayStation 2. You know, when this game came out, I was super stoked for it because I was a huge fan of Mega Man already, as Mega Man is my favorite video game franchise of all time. And even though I already had an NES and had, you know, all 6 of the Mega Man games at that point, and I had, you know, played Mega Man 7 back in the day, I didn't own it when this game came out. Subsequently, I have bought it, and, you know, Mega Man 8 was a game I absolutely love on the Sega Saturn, and it was interesting to play the PlayStation version. Oh man. So yeah, when I originally bought this game, I had bought the GameCube version because I was big on the GameCube, and PlayStation 2, I thought, well, I'll get the PS2 version eventually, and that's exactly what I did. And I remember, like, the guy at the store that I bought this, I was like, yes, I want the GameCube version of the game. He's like, you mean the PlayStation 2 version, right? No, I want the GameCube version. And I was like, he's like, okay. I guess just people have this bias against the GameCube and assuming that everyone must want the PlayStation 2 version of any game. But in case of Mega Man Anniversary Collection, for the GameCube, it has the maddening backwards controls. Where, you know, the giant A button is the shoot button, and the tiny B button is the jump button, which is backwards to what it should be, because the B button should be shoot, and the A button should be jump. I guess it's because the GameCube controller is not very well designed for this kind of game, that, you know, Atomic Planet just looked at it and decided, well, let's just make it suitable for the GameCube, not actually suitable for the games themselves. and Atomic Planet, in all their laziness, never designed a controller configuration option. They didn't do that in the PlayStation 2 version either, but the PlayStation 2 version doesn't need it because the PlayStation 2 controls are what they were in the original games. Again, it's just lazy design because even when Capcom designed the Megaman or the Rockman Complete Works set in Japan, those original games had controller configuration options, and they even had additional options such as the option for DualShock controls, or you could have like when you get hit, the rumbles would go off. Alright. Cutman with his scissors on his head. What beats scissors? Rock. Alright, well that'll about do it for today's video, so tune in tomorrow, which will be my look at Mega Man 2 for Megaman Anniversary Collection for the Rockman Complete Works. Port on Mega Man Anniversary Collection. So until then, see you guys next time.